So are having two vacuums connected to your dust collection system better than just having one? My first response to that was, well, of course, you have double the vacuums, double the power, double the suction. But that might not necessarily be true. Because if you watch this video and this video, you would see I did a test where I ran vacuums all the way down my dust collection system. Woo. Which is starting right here, going up all the way, still going all the way down through here, into the hose, popping out way down here, which is about 40 to 50 feet away. And with that, no matter which vacuum I had connected to it, whether it was the Heart, any of the orange rigid ones, or this beast, which by the way, if you didn't see this video, please watch it. I go in a full review of this thing, and this is the craziest vacuum I have ever used. I absolutely love this thing. I've never been actually excited about a vacuum, but this is crazy. It will suck rust off a bumper. It's so freaking strong. Love it. But anyways, back to the subject. But no matter what vacuum I had connected to it, that long line, it was maxing out at 8.5 meters per second. And I'm sure it had something to do with the physics of it. And by the physics, I mean something along this line was restricting it to where no matter what I had connected to it, it was gonna max out at 8.5. And whether that was all the blast gates they had to go through, the diameter of the pipe, the volume, something along the lines was restricting it down to 8.5 meters per second. And if you're saying, oh, it's because you have 90-degree angles up there. Nope, I already proved it in this video that 90-degree angles do not matter when it comes to suction of air. Now, before you say, well, what about water? What about everything else? I'm not measuring that. I'm measuring volume of air. But somewhere along the lines, I'm sure somebody smarter than me can probably easily figure it out. But it's being restricted down to 8.5 meters per second. Now, if I have these two vacuums hooked up to the same line, are those same physics gonna come into play and restrict the amount of volume no matter how much suction I have hooked up to it? Let's test it. Okay, to start the testing on this, we need to get some baselines. And to get that, I'm gonna hook each vacuum up one at a time to this 10-foot, 2-inch PVC pipe to get a baseline meter per second airflow down at the end. And then after I get a baseline of both, I'm gonna connect them both down here to one pipe and see if it increases the meter per second down at the end. So this is how I'm going to test it with both vacuums at a central point. I'm going to start off with this one running and check the flow. And then I'm going to turn this one on so they're both running and let's see if it jumps up in suction. Okay, here we go. First vacuum. What? What? That blew away my expectations. Holy crap! Okay, so I had a whole bunch of other tests lined up because I really genuinely did not think that was gonna work. I thought it was just gonna be somewhere within the physics of it wasn't gonna allow more volume to go through this pipe at all. But, whoa! I was hitting almost 30 meters per second. That's nuts! Okay, so for the first test, does two vacuums at a central point help? Yes, it really helps. Jeez, that was surprising. I love it. I kind of wish I had more vacuums to see how many I could hook up to this and see what I could do. Okay, so we already proved that two vacuums into a central line is nuts. It is super powerful. But what if you have a dust separation system on here? Will this restrict everything? Will it just kind of have a peak amount that's gonna be able to allow it to go through here? Let's test it. Okay, so something that I was a little bit worried about when I hooked up both vacuums to this was that gonna be too much suction going through this, basically negating this? Would it just suck in here and have too much suction and the separation system wouldn't work and it would just go pass straight through right into the vacuum? So when I started, I put about 3 cups of sawdust in here just to make sure it wasn't gonna do that. Still there. So that just shows that no matter how much suction you have going through this, still gonna work. Okay, so last test, a midline connection. Basically, the big vacuum is gonna be down there connected to a 10-foot PVC pipe, and then 10 foot down, I'm gonna have the heart connected to a 20-foot hose. I mean, really from our other tests, we already know as soon as I turn the second vacuum on, this is gonna get crazy. But that's just for entertainment purposes. All right, just one vacuum. And now the second. Oh, yeah. Jeez. That's ridiculous. Okay, it took some time, but I put together one of the most ridiculous things I've ever made. So it's gonna be shop vac, home vacuum, home vacuum. And I'm hoping this hits about 40 meters per second. And I really hope it doesn't break anything. All right, let's go. Oh shit! It broke it. Look, it was off the chart and it actually broke my anemometer. I'm glad this was my last test because crap. Okay, so this thing maxes out at 40 meters per second and that 4 vacuum monstrosity smoked this thing. Look, it just shattered the propellers on this. I have no idea how fast that was going, but it was cooking. And like I said, this was the last test and I'm kind of glad because I gotta get a new one of these and I kind of want to get like a super powerful one of these and hook up a couple more vacuums and just see what the absolute limit is I could do. Actually, if you want, put down in the comments how many vacuums you want me to hook up to this and see what I can actually do. Or if you want me to hook up some kind of different vacuums to see what the actual suction I can get out of it, just put it down in the comments. I would love to give it a shot. So does having a second vacuum hooked to your dust collection system help? Undeniably, yes. If your main goal is to have as much suction as possible, 100%. I mean, the numbers don't lie. It's crazy strong. But some really big downsides to this. It's loud. Having one shop vac already is pretty bad. 2 shop vacs running at the same time, crazy loud. Another thing is I really don't know where a 30 meter per second suction is needed. Having just one vacuum where I'm pulling about maybe 12, 13 meters per second works with my job site saw, my band saw, my miter saw, a sander. It works with everything just perfectly fine. I've never had to worry about it. Now down at the end of my long line, I am only pulling about 8.5 meters, but that's perfectly fine for me because the only thing I use that long line for is sweeping the floors at that end of the shop, a sander, or maybe sometimes a router when I'm flattening a slab. And even with the router at 8.5 meters, I've never had to struggle with it. It never seemed like it was struggling. It's worked perfectly fine. But if you are running into a situation where you have a very long line or you do need that 30 meters per second, 100%, 2 vacuums is way better than 1. Now, if you think I missed a test or did something wrong, put it in the comments. I'll happily do this again. This is a lot of fun for me. Like I said, I was blown away by the results. That was astonishing. And if you just like the comment, please subscribe. It means a lot to me. It's really, really kind of cool watching the numbers go up. It's fun. Oh, and something that's new on YouTube, watch your like button. Like button. See, did it just like light up? Do this like, woo, like button. It's really cool. It's a new feature. So if you hit that like button, I'd really appreciate it too. And until next time, I will see everyone later. Thank you so much.